want to talk to you and explain some things that is coming about that my kind never wanted to have to think about. Cause I'm sitting down here trimming my plants, and what keeps rising in my mind is, if there is a civil war, I'm will I survive it? Will I be a casualty of war? Like, is that something that's gonna happen to me? Because something my whole kind knew and we voted to avoid it was that this was gonna be us fighting. Like that when the the racist people see a civil war in their head, they are not scared of any other minority. They're not scared of the Chinese. They're not scared of the Mexicans. Not the Latinos. No other race of people frightens them more than mine. So I know that in their mind's eye, when they picture their civil war, I guess they imagine it's something like Black Ops or they Halo or whatever they playing Fortnite, whatever. When they imagine it, they don't see another minority. They don't see someone that looks like them fighting it, or someone that looks like someone from Asia or Europe fighting it. They see someone that looks like me in their head. Okay? So now I have to sit here and wonder, will some crazy person just decide that because of my skin color that they want to shoot at me? Or because they're just having a bad day, or they want to make a political point or get their name on the internet, if I'm going to wind up on somebody's newspaper or in a tree, for crying out loud. Trust me, it's going to be one hell of a fight. But these are the things that I have to think about now because of who somebody else voted for. You see, I voted for the Democratic side. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Democrat. I voted for Kamala Harris to win because I knew that that wouldn't lead me to have to wonder if I'm gonna be a casualty of war. Like, it's not a thought a lot of people have to contend with on their day to day lives. It's something that's gonna happen to them when they walk into the store tonight to grab more Rellos or something like that. I mean, I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, so the odds of somebody just doing something to me is slim to none. But I still have to think about it, to prepare for it, to be ready, just in case. All because of this. I'm not allowed to space out. I'm not allowed to forget what this country has stood on since my kind came over here, because history is repeating itself. Anybody with two pair of eyes can see it. Like, so I'm sure I'm not the only person that looks like me that's done had to contend with these thoughts. And mind you, these are dark thoughts to have to contend with and still function in this world, knowing that there's people out here calling for a civil war, and knowing that they want to fight people that look like me, whether people that look like me want to fight in a civil war or not, we're going to be drug into it, you see, because their rage and their hatred is going to be directed towards us first. As you can see with the churches, the HBCUs, it's not directed towards anybody else but us. When they want to fight, they look at us. When they want to pick on somebody, they go to other minorities. When they want to just mess with people, they go to other minorities. But when they want to fight, they look at us. Hey, they want us to rise to that bait and fight them. And how many of my kind will be offed because of this? Be unalived because of some angry people's thoughts and worldviews. And that's what it feels like it's leading to. And it feels like it's a fight that I can't escape. All because of how I was born. It's real easy to get lost in the happy dances and TikTok and all that. But to speak on truth, you probably get moderated and all that. But this is something as a black man that I have to think about every day of my life. I live in a nice neighborhood surrounded by palm-colored people. Plenty of white too. It's Westwood. But my street's a nice street, surrounded. Wow. And I know that a few of them are Trumpers. So on that note, I don't know if one day that they're going to draw a gun from across from the street and just aim through my window. Because who knows who's just a normal Trumper and who's a crazy one in 2025. That's what I have to be worried about. Like, that's what a lot of my kind have to be worried about. And I want y'all to understand it. That what y'all voted for, what y'all are screaming for in this civil war, is not some type of Black Ops game. This ain't no restarts. Like, this is the end for people. Like, and my kind voted to avoid this fight because we knew that it was going to lead to this. We could feel the vibes in the air already. So we tried to swerve left, and we wanted everybody to swerve left with us to avoid the collision in the road, to avoid the pothole. But everybody else decided to, let's drive straight. Like, we the only race that tried to avoid the fight because we know that when the fight comes, it's going to be us fighting it. I'm going to keep saying it because it is us who's going to have to get up out of our peace to fight because it's going to be us being attacked. They're not going to go to Chinatown and try to tear it down. No, they're not going to go to a historically Latino neighborhood or whatever and try to tear it down. No, they're going to go to the ghettos. They're going to come to my neighborhoods. That's where the fighting is going to start. It's a given. Like, we know this. And these are mental things that we got to deal with every day, knowing that we voted to avoid this. And that the rest of the country went gung-ho into this fight, knowing that they don't picture y'all when they see a fight. They picture me and my kind. Like, I bet you they don't see somebody from China standing on the front lines. I bet you that they don't imagine a Latino guy standing on the front lines. No, they see my black ass. In their mind's eye, they see somebody like me or darker standing on the opposite side of that line from them. So guess where they're going to go to begin their rage? To who they fear the most, their biggest threat. Me and mine. And me and mine just wanted to avoid this fight and stay in our peace. Like, we still trying to avoid this becoming a fight and staying in our peace, even though people are being found hungry, found them in trees. We still, like, until there's proof that we can see that's beyond our tolerance, we gonna try our best to stay in our peace. Like, we not finna just come up any reason until there's verifiable proof, like not hearsay about the tree situation, but until we can see it and it drives us beyond rage, we're not gonna start a fight. Historically, we never start fights, we finish them. Like, so somebody else is gonna start this. It's not gonna be us because we never wanted to fight in the first place. And that's all I want everybody to remember across the planet. We never wanted this fight that y'all screaming for. The Civil War y'all screaming for, we never wanted it. But we know as a race that when y'all see a civil war, y'all see it being fought against us. So when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And as a black man, one of probably millions who feel this exact same way, like, it's tiring to have to deal with these dark ass thoughts and still function in America. I just want y'all to know.